everyone. I'm Kristen Myers, editor-in-chief of ETF.com, here with Mike Morelli, CEO of ETF.com.
How are you?
Excited for tonight.
Good. Yes, very excited.
So we're honoring 2024.
Yeah.
So sort of a look back that we're doing right now. So last year we did see a record number of inflows into the ETF space.
Yes.
What do you think is really fueling all the excitement that we're seeing in the ETF industry?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of things, honestly, but there's the core reasons is that investors are looking and aligned with what ETFs are. They're looking for transparency, innovation, liquidity, low cost, and all those things really just wrap up into what is really focused on investors right now. Also, we've seen an outflow of mutual funds into ETFs, and I think that's just a natural place for it to go as well. And lastly, I think portfolio building is something that is key, and we have an amazing portfolio builder on our site, along with direct indexing and model portfolios. And I think that just builds, it's a building block for ETFs are those things. So I think those things are some of them, but there's a lot of reasons I believe that it's going into ETFs.
And it's a trend, obviously, that's definitely continuing even in 2025.
Yes.
So I want to ask, because we have 18 categories that we're going to be looking at tonight. Several of them, 6 I believe, are actually new categories. Why this kind of expansion?
Yeah.
Why the addition of these new categories this year?
Yeah, so I think I pushed hard for additional categories, and really not to answer number 1 and number 2 together, but they kind of go together. As the industry expands, as innovation occurs, you got to add to the nominations, right? For example, innovation could be crypto, right? Our best crypto award tonight. Emerging markets is another one that is innovative, or just transparency, like commodities, which is, I believe, another new one that we have tonight. And lastly, just highlighting some people that just never get highlighted, which is the best service provider.
Right.
So it gives them a little bit of the glory as well on the back.
Okay, so looking ahead, I know I'm the editor-in-chief, but I'm going to throw this question at you anyway, instead of answering it myself. What do you think that readers can really look forward to and expect going forward in terms of coverage or tools or just new exciting things coming from ETF.com, not only in the remainder of 2025, but even beyond?
Yeah, I mean, yes, it is a great question for you, but I know, but I know we align, and I know we think alike a lot of the ways. And again, as a leading voice in the space, we need to be out front, right, of everything that's changing and new. And then as the industry grows, we need to grow as well in terms of our content and our coverage. So I think we go deeper. I think we do more analysis. I think we utilize the tools that we have, the data that we have like we've never before, and use that in the content on a day-to-day basis. Have content that is impactful, but also action-oriented. And I think you're going to see a lot more of that if I know somebody in the space that will make that happen. But lastly, really build on the franchises that we started this in 24 into 25, like our FA leaders community, which is focused on financial advisors. We had a top 50 list and a top 100 list for FAs, top 50 list for firms. Continue that, maybe do something for retail investors as well. And of course, our global survey, which we launched this last year and hope to do it again. So more innovative franchises, keep them going, but also utilize what we have on the site and take that a step forward.
All right, Mike Morelli, CEO of ETF.com.
Thank you, Kristen. Have a good night.